right. So, welcome, Lucky. Congratulations on another TMT win.
Thank you.
How you feeling?
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Feel right.
Yeah, you like it?
I do.
I think probably the big thing to talk about here is the Lucky Marth. How we doing? Feeling good?
Dude, it feels nice. It feels really nice. That was kind of the scary one because for whatever reason, the matchup I've practiced the most with Marth has been Sheik and Fox.
Okay.
So, like, the last time I remember playing Johnny's Falco, he just ran at me nonstop, and he would, like, body me. So there was, like, moments where Squid would just run at me, and I was like, fuck. It just reminds me of Johnny. Whenever he gave me space, it was like, sweet, I get to, like, random power shield and then destroy his pressure.
Yeah.
And then guess with a like, grab or forward smash. But, like, whenever he, like, tried to go on top of me and, like, just apply pressure, it was really scary because I'm just not that familiar with, like, getting out of Falco's pressure, what I should do on shield and stuff like that.
Yeah, still trying to figure out what those options are. I mean, we talked a lot today about how, especially in your sets against Jago and then Squid when you were playing Fox, how strong your spacing is with Fox, how you play like just outside of their hitboxes, and then you're always able to come back in with your Fox threats. And so maybe that's something that like you haven't quite gotten there with Marth, but you're still figuring that out.
I can like. I think it's I take for granted how far I can reach in Marth. Like there's moments where I just like I hit a player that I know wants a CC, and they do that option. I'm like, yes. Then I'll just forward air again. But I could probably just grab there, right? Like where I get a full space forward air, and like they CC, I'm like, all right, forward air again. Yeah. And then I like just stay in place where I could probably get a grab and get a lot off of that. So it's gonna be something that's really fun to like mess around with in the future. Yeah.
Yeah. Still gotta optimize that punish game and.
Yeah, the punish game I'm still working on. Like. No DI, slight DI was the one that messed me up a lot. I'm not that comfortable going for the pivot stuff yet. And then, yeah, I don't know. I just got to mess around with it more.
Yeah, for sure. Now, one thing that was kind of interesting about your set with Squid was, you know, generally Dreamland considered the worst stage for Marth.
Yeah.
However, really effective for you. Did you think there was anything in particular you were doing to make it work out in your favor?
I just like the space. I mean, I think it came down to he wasn't like hitting me super tight when he would try to hit me, especially like the lasers. He would laser me in the air and I would fall out with the forward air a lot. Where like that was something he wasn't respecting, and like that probably got me a lot more mileage than it should have. You know, where if he just like lasers and maybe does a second laser once I hit the floor, that way he can like hit my shield. Something like that probably would have helped a lot, because like whenever there was like a point where he would apply pressure on me like that in a mid combo, I would just like get out of it with a forward air.
Sure.
So like little things like that, it's probably just him not being super duper familiar with the matchup. That, and I'm probably just an idiot swinging half the time I shouldn't be. So maybe like the Marth C plays like Caesar or something might not do something like that.
Yeah. It was very fun to watch that matchup for you guys, because for a long time, you know, the threatening Marth that Squid plays regularly is Caesar, and you guys definitely have like very different approaches to the matchup.
Yep.
So it's interesting to see him kind of find these different answers to the different questions that you were throwing out there.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The one I will say destroyed me was whenever he would just do nothing in up tilt, I just fell into it every time, and I was like, all right, I'm scared, and I want to punish this, but I probably should just ignore it and get around it.
Yeah, it's such a huge hitbox, right? Like you feel so strong with Marth because you have so many so much range on all your hitboxes.
Yeah, his
and
little flick,
Falco
little toe
sticks
flick.
his foot up. It's like, what is that?
So
yeah,
after that I was like, okay, I don't really want to risk that I was just challenging that 9 times in a row, or that he figured out the Marth. So I'm like, we'll just go Fox game 5.
Yeah.
Play it safe.
Good call.
Plus, it was awesome because traditionally a lot of times I get a little more frustrated than I should against Squid. I've been trying to like get over that and just like, you know, stay really calm. But I think the Marth was awesome because the more I went in with Marth, the worse it was for me. So it's like it got me in a super calm, super calm place for my Fox. Like I was super comfortable just staying on the platform a lot when he was like, shooting his lasers, and I was like, man, this feels all right.
Yeah, there was definitely that one moment in Game 5 on Pokemon where you're on opposite sides of the stage, and he does like 3 lasers high, you drop down. He comes down and does like 2 lasers, you go up. And
dude, that was so funny. Yeah. I like it went through my head. I'm like, dude, this feels like a Mega Man game stick. Like I'm just dodging bullets.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So one other thing I did want to ask you about, you know, you switched back and forth between Marth and Fox a couple times in that grand final set. Is that something you're finding pretty easy to do? Not too much of a
I would say so for the most part. Marth isn't a very tight character when it comes to movement options. He pretty much does exactly what you want him to do, right? Like he's not the type of character. Yeah, he's not like if I'm the transition to Falco or to Sheik, where it's like specific movement like inputs or specific timings on movement options. Marth is just the simple and clean character. You just literally say do this, and he does it. And there's like no resistance at all in the movement.
Okay.
So it's pretty easy to transition to him, in my opinion.
Nice.
Other than that, though, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you took the pot today.
I did.
Where can people see you later on in the week and coming up?
I stream pretty much every day, weekdays in the morning. Twitch.tv/legendoflucky with a 0. Always on there. You catch me on Twitter. I always tweet when I go live, so you know that works. See more of my Marth, because I've been playing Marth actually every day on net play against subs for the most part, or at least I did for like a clean 2 weeks. So I mean, if you guys are subbed or want to sub, want to get to play the Marth on net play, it's the birth of a legend, dude. Give me like a year.
So is that the plan? One day to bring the Marth out in tournament?
International, yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Right now, it's like everyone keeps asking me on my stream, like, why are you picking Marth? What matchup are you trying to compensate for when Fox is the best character? I'm like, no. I'm picking Marth against every matchup possible, every chance I can. It's not like a big tournament, just so I can build him up as a character. So, like, one day when I do need him, he'll be there. And then if I do want to learn him in a specific matchup, it's not going to be like I learned the character for that matchup. It's going to be I learned the character, and then I'm going to focus on that matchup after I feel really, really comfortable with the character.
Okay. So is this something that you're trying to make a full transition at some point, or is it more
No.
You're looking to one day be one of those dual mains, like a
definitely
PvP
dual
kind
main.
of thing?
Definitely dual main. That's the idea.
Cool. And okay, so are you planning on, or should we expect to see you at any tournaments coming up later this week, or?
I mean, every local I go to in Silka, you'll see a little bit of my Marth, but it'll probably mostly be Fox. But if you want to see my Marth, see it progress, see it evolve, see the transition. Like, dude, if you saw my Marth on my stream 2 weeks ago, it didn't look like this. It didn't look like this. It looked a little bit like the first set, but much worse.
Nice.
And then the second set, when I brought him out on that game 5, like that was like, oh,
yeah.
That Marth wasn't around 2 weeks ago.
That's what's so fun about picking up a new character. You can kind of burst your improvement so quickly.
Yeah, dude.
And it's fun to like see it happen.
Agreed. So if you guys want to see more of my Marth, please check out the stream. Other than that, I'm going to go home because it's late. So I'll catch you later. Appreciate the interview.
Of course.
Everyone, please follow Team OXY. The follow means, especially me, because fuck Team OXY. I'm just playing Team OXY. And Blur has nothing to do with Team OXY, right? Not anymore?
I don't know.
Okay.
As far as I know, he's still in charge of everything.
It's like in my blood to want to make fun of Blur. So I love Team OXY. I just want to make fun of Blur. Follow Team OXY. I'll catch you later.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thank
See you
you
next time.
Appreciate it.